Hello, my name is Sherwin C. Marsigan Jr., 18 years old, from Balik-Balik, Sampaloc, Manila, criminology student, and I'm also working student balancing my study with work responsibility. In my free time, I'm enjoying biking around the city and practicing my taekwondo. I'm passionate about staying active and learning self-discipline. So, let's talk about my actual self, my ideal self, and last, my out self. My actual self. I'm a criminology student balancing my study with work where I develop strong discipline and time management skills. Outside of academic and work, I'm a biker, finding freedom and focus at each ride. I'm also self-learning taekwondo and progressing through the belt ranks, which has helped build my discipline, confidence, and physical fitness. Each of these rules, student, worker, biker, and taekwondo learner, shape my growth and strength my identity. Next, ideal self. I have always imagined myself in a place where I really could make a difference in the world. When I was a child, I admired police officers because they represent law and protection, and I wanted to be one of them who protect the people. Later, I thought I wanted to be soldier. That was the whole ethos of discipline and sacrificing for the greater good. Again, I thought about the role of being firefighter, that head on danger to save lives and to live a courageous of selfless life. Now I realize that fashion of mechanical engineering start a little later in life when I first understood that through creativity and problem solving, I could create something that improved the world. Today, ideal self is a mix of those of influence in serving others, facing challenges with courage, and applying innovation to generate positive change. Next is old self. Become a skilled public speaking, aiming to develop confidence, clear ideas, and inspire others through connection, resonate message, and motivation with the belief that practice and dedication will improve their abilities. Next, become a skilled taekwondo coach, imparting discipline, reliance, and respect through their practice, aiming to mentor and support students in their growth and skill development. Last, regular physical activity, such as gym visiting, crucial for maintaining health and mental toughness. I improve strength, endurance, and overall well-being, aiding the taekwondo performance and energy retention. Let's answer this question. The reason why I want this, because I'm happy here, and I will see myself fully, and I know myself that will help not only me but also those around me. I will be the reason why I will continue to fight through any trial. Next question. I can achieve what I want because I have a partner who helped me to get it, one that is God, my family, my friend, and my love. They are the one who give me strength after overcome the problem I face. No problem that cannot be solved if you help each other. I'll do anything for them and for me because I can't get it without them. Next question. Especially to my family, my friend, and loved ones, and to the people I will meet, so that somehow I can help them or to give them back. Next question. In 5 to 10 years, I don't think I can rush because my dream is not easy for me. So even if it takes a long time, I won't give up. I won't give up because this is my dream, That's all. In 5 to 10 years. Okay? So, let's talk about the 3 possible external obstacles I might encounter in my journey to become a skilled taekwondo trainer and effective public speaker. Number 1, limited access to resources. Quality taekwondo trainer, public speaking courses, or equipment might not always be accessible, especially if there are limited instructor or resources in my area. This is my solution. Seek out online courses or virtual training session that provide flexibility and access to quality instructor. Networking with other practitioner online could always offer tip and resources. Number 2, obstacle. Time constraint. Balancing my school, work, or other commitment may limit the time available to consistent practice and skills development. My solution is create a structured time management plan, eliminating specific time spot in each week for training and practice, prioritize activities that direct contribute to my goals, and minimize time spent on distraction. Number 3, obstacles. Lack of support on encouragement. Without support, networking, staying motivated, and accountable can become challenging. My solution is joining a local taekwondo or public speaking club to meet others with similar goals. Having a mentor or accountability partner could provide regular encouragement and constructive feedback. Next question is about my 3 habits. So number 1 is delaying. Putting up training session or practice could slow down my progress and reduce the consistency I need for improvement. My solution is set a fixed schedule for training and public speaking practice, breaking down tasks into smaller manageable parts. Number 2, lack of focus. Yes, lack of focus. Easily getting distracted, whether during practice or when preparing for public speaking, tug-tug, could hinder my progress. In my solution, establish clearly short-term goal for each session, focusing on specific skill I want to improve. Practicing mindfulness teaching could also help maintain focus during training. Number 3, self-doubt. Yeah, I have a self-doubt. If I start doubting my abilities, it might lead to a lack of motivation and lower confidence in my public speaking or taekwondo skills. My solution is practicing myself affirmation and reflect on my progress regularly. Recognize achievement along the way. I could also seek feedback from trainer or peer to help build confidence through positive reinforcement. That's all. So let's assume my goal is already achieved. Number 1, good coach, good taekwondo trainer. I'm a good coach in taekwondo because I champion my student. Number 2, being a good listener. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing with me. That's all. Ops. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Ang masasabi ko lang, hanggat tumihinga ka pa, may pag-asa pa. Bye-bye!